Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. And if you haven't already, let's give the Lord some praise for allowing us to see another day. So I was just, scrolling down through the YouTube streets, and I came up on Jazzy Life. And Jazzy Life was talking about her daughter and how she's having problems with her daughter running away, and her daughter is giving her all kind of problems, being mean to her siblings, trying to use mental health as her excuse. But Jazzy, I have three daughters. One of them, my oldest one, yeah, she was kind of like that. But it's because you don't correct the actions right when they happen. The boys part, yeah, she would sneak out when she went over to her daddy's house, sneak out with boys, not go to school, and it's because her daddy never checked up on her. But she knew she couldn't play that with me. So when she came to me, to my house, because we had joint custody, when she came to my house, she knew how to act. But all the sneaking out and all of that is because sometimes you be too hard on the kid. So, or sometimes you let them get away with too much. One of the two you're doing. Either you let her get away with too much or you too hard on her. And her being the oldest, excuse me guys, her being the oldest sibling is probably you being too hard on her. You expect her to help you with your other kids, and now that she found a boy that she liked, and um, probably done already had sex, so you need to get her on something, even if she don't want to be on it. You still need to put her on it, and let her. You have to. My daughter, she was in, so I let her go to foster care. I put her in foster care. I sure did for 3 months. And after 3 months, guess what? She came back home and she had a different attitude. Sometimes you got to let your kids get into whatever they want to get into. And when they get out there and get into it, they'll realize that they ain't what they want. But long as you fight tooth and nail against her not being around this other lady, the boy's mama, or the boy, she's going to do it because you keep on fighting against it. Let her talk to the little boy. If she want to go out with the little boy, let her go out with him. And maybe that'll stop some of your problems. You don't always have to have a child by the neck with a rope. Mm-mm. You have to give them a little freedom, especially if you got other kids and you making her help you with those other kids. That's sometime where the rebellion come in, which that wasn't my rebellion. My rebellion is just my daughter just wanted to be grown. She thought she didn't have to mind nobody. Her daddy let her get away with a lot of stuff. And then when they couldn't handle it no more, okay, back to you. But she knew she couldn't play that with me. She wanted to be grown, buck up to me. Guess what? I treated her like a grown woman. Eventually, hey! Eventually, these dogs fighting, and plus I got puppies. I got 9 dogs in her. And once she realized that she wasn't stronger than me, she couldn't handle me, she bucked her butt back down. Sometimes you got to give a kid that buck up to you, that think she's grown. Sometimes you got to treat them like they grown, Jazzy. I just don't really know the situation. I just was scrolling and saw your channel and wanted to come talk to you, Miss Jazzy. But sometimes you got to give a kid that energy that they putting out. Give it to them the same way they putting out. If she giving you grown woman energy, treat her like a grown woman. Sometimes you gotta knuckle up with them. Belts won't do. And if she's talking about mental health this, or you can't do this to me, my daughter the same way, guess what? I put her in. They didn't take her from me. I put her in juvenile. Her daddy and me, not juvenile, foster care. Her and her dad, me and her daddy agreed to let her get a taste of it. She would call crying, oh, I can't do this. So we were supposed to go to the movies, but somebody didn't clean up. So we in for the weekend and this and that. Even though it hurt me to my core when she used to cry and call me and cry. And then when we had to go and pick her up, and she came home with her little sisters, and then she had to go back. Her getting out crying, oh, Mama, I don't want to go back. That used to hurt me. But I had to teach her a lesson. I had to teach her a hard lesson, and that's what you're going to have to do to your daughter. Because sometimes you got to give the energy that the kid gives back to them. It is what it is. Kids nowadays think this CPS, and people call it CPS only because you whoop your kids. So they're going to call CPS and put your kid in the system. No. Back in my day, I wish we would mention CPS. They were CPS, all right. That's just the problem now. Too many government people are in your business, and then people thinking it's cute to call CPS on people. But if you ain't killing your kid, it shouldn't even matter. If you ain't killed no kid, the Bible says, spare the rod, spoil the child. So I don't know what's up with this internet thing. I can see if you were just killing your kid. Yeah, call CPS. It's abuse. But I promise you, back in my days, what we got was abuse. And look at me. It did not kill me. It did not do none of that to me. It made me the person that I am today, a very strong woman that knows respect and know my mama is 76 today. You think I would buck up to her? No. She would knock me down still. So sometimes you just have to give a kid what they want, Miss Jazzy. You say you want that you done. What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to treat your kid. Stop giving her the advantage over you. Don't give her no advantage over you, Miss Jazzy. She taking that little advantagement that you giving. Oh, I do this for her, I do that for her. No, give her some of what she wants. And then I promise you, she'll pipe down. So, that's all I got about that version of it. I'm watching another video on Jazzy's life. And then I'm going to go back and catch up to right now, because I don't know what all caused these problems. Just this video right here that she did caught my eye. And, yeah, I had that same problem, but sometimes you got to give a kid that grown energy that they putting out. Give it back to them. If they want to be grown, treat them like they grown. Don't. If they want to be grown, knuckle up with them. They'll soon realize that they don't want to be grown. Everything that she's doing, that she's trying to be grown, let her be it. Don't help her with nothing. If she's grown, let her pay for her own stuff. That's what grown people do. All of that. And sometimes you have to put your child in a place and let them sit and think. And it don't have to be them coming to get them. You can volunteer. Look up a program and volunteer to put your kid somewhere that you might not want them to go. Juvenile, I don't know what y'all call them. I chose foster care. I chose foster care. And my daughter now today is even though she's still bipolar, she is so much better. She got 2 boys. And she ain't that person. After that, she came and she was a good young lady. So sometimes you got to give the kid the energy that they're giving you. Okay. So hit that subscribe button, guys. So the next time that I do a video, you will be notified. Hit the notification bell. Also, when you subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you will be notified. Just like I just said, sometimes I get mixed up on my words. Give me a thumbs up so my video can get out there to others. Then drop down in the comment section and tell me how have you had a kid that was out of hand and how did you handle it? Or did you just not play that? You whooped some tail. Now my other younger ones, they are 22 and 23 now. I had cancer during their upbringing. After they turned 4 and 5, I got cancer. So before that, they got spankings. But after that, I never had to spank my kids again because sometimes kids know better. Once you let them know who in control, they know better. They'll tell you right now they never got a whooping. And their daddy whooped them once and put a little whip on them. And he never whooped them again. Me, I used to whoop them until I got cancer. And then after I got cancer, cancer changed your whole body. So I never had to whoop my kids again. And one of them, real good basketball player, she decided not to go to college. My 23-year-old was in gymnastics, went on to be a gymnastics coach, moved away. Now she's a house owner at 23. She got her when she was 21. And she works for a company and she works in an office doing like setting up their internet and stuff and posting their online stuff. So sometimes you just don't have to whoop a kid. Some of them you got to give them what they want. And that's all I have for y'all. I'm going to go back and I'm going to check Miss Jazzy Light out because a lot of people talk about her like she's a bad mom and stuff like that. I don't know because I ain't going to go on what nobody else say. I'm going to have to catch up because I watched Strong Mama Chrissy, but I never watched Jazzy's life. But so I'm going to go and catch up on, because I might be neck and neck with kids, I think. So I'm going to go and catch up on Miss Jazzy Life, and I'll be back to tell y'all my final thoughts about Jazzy Life on this thing about her daughter. Until then, I wish every one of you a blessed morning, night, noon, evening, whatever it may be when you see this video. I hope you have a blessed one. Excuse me. And until my next video, I'm going to throw these peace signs at y'all. And y'all be blessed now. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, please. Be blessed.